Hey guys, Deidra Mangus here, 12-star diamond, 4-time elite coach. I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys a little bit about fear of failure. I feel like it's something that many of us have, and it really stops us from doing things in our lives that can really make a difference if we would just do it. I was actually just talking to a potential coach. I know her pretty well, and she is wanting to join our team, but she's holding back a little bit because of that fear of failure. And I know that fear of failing can be scary, and like I said, it really holds people back from doing things that can change their lives. The one thing I think to myself is, okay, I understand that there is fear of failure, but what happens if you don't do anything at all? Then you are going to fail because you're not even doing it at all. So, if you are thinking of something, a goal in your life that you want to achieve, and you are holding back on doing that because you're afraid of failing, think about, well, what happens if I succeed? Like, how amazing could it be if I succeed? Not what if I fail, because you haven't done that yet. So you're basically, when you're talking about not doing something because you're afraid of failing, you're setting yourself up for failure completely by not even doing it at all. I really want to encourage you guys to give yourself positive talk. I want you to think about the vision that you have for yourself. What do you want to achieve in life? Because I don't care your background. I don't care your sex or your race, or, if you grew up in poverty, or if you grew up and had a terrible childhood. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying it doesn't matter the circumstances that you were in the past. What matters is, what are you going to do now to make the difference? Because your past doesn't define who you are. It doesn't define if you're going to be successful or not. People who don't even finish high school can be the most successful people around. But it really depends on, what are you going to do now to take action? If you want something, whether it's you want to be a successful fitness coach, whether it's you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be a lawyer, whether you want to travel all around the world, whatever your goal is, whatever your vision is, you have to see that vision and you have to set goals for yourself. But more importantly, guys, you got to take action. Like, you got to do something, because if you just sit there and think about those goals and you think about how you're going to do it, it's not going to matter at the end of the day. What's going to matter is how you do it. What are you going to do to get from point A to point B? I was reading or listening to a personal development audio called 12-Week Year, and they kind of, went over that and having a vision for yourself. And people can set goals. People know how to do it, but do people do it? I think that is the key. That's the biggest thing. Everyone knows how to be healthy. Everyone knows how to do certain things. I mean, you can Google anything and figure out how to do it, but are you going to do it? Are you going to take action? And that's going to depend on, how bad do you want it? Do you see that vision? You have to be able to close your eyes and find that happy place and say, I could totally see myself here 1, 2, 3 years from now. And yes, it may take a lot of work. It may take a lot of sacrificing, but you know what? That sacrificing is so worth that long-term end result and success that you have, versus not taking action and being in the same place you're currently at right now, which usually no one's usually satisfied with where they are in life. They usually, want something bigger and better, but it seems so far away. The people who settle for less are average. I don't believe that we were born to be average. I believe that God made us to do something great in life and to do something that really makes you happy. So think about where you are. Think about how happy you are with what you're doing. Think about the vision that you have and what you want, and think about how you're going to get there. What are you going to do? Because you're not going to get there by dreaming and just thinking about it and just sitting there wishing that you had it and just sitting there saying, well, maybe I can do it. There's flies everywhere. Thinking maybe I can do it. That's not going to get you to where you need to be. That's not going to help you get to happiness. That's not going to help you get to success. These flies. I think I got my point across, but I just encourage you guys, have a vision for yourself. Know that you were made for more. Know that you were made for something so extraordinary, and God put you here for a reason to do something. And if you have that vision and if you have that goal, honey, that fear of failure is nothing, because fear is not true. It's not what God gives us. He doesn't give us fear. That's something that Satan gives us, and we have to kind of let that go. We have to let that go. We have to know that we are born with talent, and we are born with the ability to do anything, no matter where we came from, no matter what our circumstances are, no matter what life situations come by us. Even the most successful people go through the most difficult times in their lives. It's how you're going to react and respond to those difficult times in your life. So I hope that you can set a goal for yourself. I hope that you can have a vision that is so big that that fear is nothing to you. That you could just put it to the side and you can just conquer anything that you want to achieve, because you know that you can. Give yourself positive affirmations every single day. Give yourself positive talk. If you're like, I don't think I can do it, turn it around and say, no, that's not true. I know I can do it. I will do it. I will be this in this amount of time. If you tell yourself what you are ahead of time, you're going to become that. If you tell yourself you can't, you won't. If you tell yourself you can, you will. So I encourage you to start doing that every single day. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you can maybe share this with somebody else to help encourage someone who may be struggling with achieving a goal or setting a vision for themselves. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. See ya.